Hello, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. Welcome back. Heavy Hammer Bushcraft. I know, been crazy. Now I'm doing 2 in a row. Calm down. I know. Talked about last time on this is the Bushcraft for Beginners series again, the Roycraft pack frame. I did the first part of it, showed y'all what it was, got it kind of together. I've packed it out now, and I've got to be honest, I've been playing with this thing off and on here and there for a while now. I've not really found a way that I can make it better. Well, sort of yes and no. The frame itself, no, I've not found any way to really make it better. However, I did add a set of large Alice pack straps to it, which made the carry much more comfortable. However, those straps were extraordinarily old, and when I went to put it on this morning to get some B-roll, one of them broke and is not retiable, so I am going to have to definitely buy some new ones. Thankfully, they're still available. Alice pack frame straps are not hard to come by, but let's see. This is mostly loaded out. Bottom here, I've got my wax canvas tarp with my small calfskin for kneeling on. That's pretty much all that's in there, but that wax canvas tarp is heavy, and it's a 12 by 12, I believe, so it's rather weighty, but it's not bad. I mean, I'm still probably under 30 pounds, but that's why that's wrapped by itself. Up here, you notice I have another tarp. Inside this is wrapped a wool blanket and a browse bed mattress, in case I were to need the browse bed mattress that is in there. If not, I can still lay it out. Makes good ground cover, if nothing else. And this tarp here, I can always use as something to lay on the ground underneath me, just so I don't get wet. Keep me at least out of most of the dry, or if I need to, I can use that as a secondary shelter if I don't need anything quite as heavy. So I got hatchet there on the front, and really I kept looking at different things I would add to it, and most anything else I would add to it is honestly stuff that I would carry in either my haversack or my bullet pouch anyways. So I didn't really see a need to add it to this pack. So this would be pretty much how I would carry this. The only thing I would like to do to add to this, and it's not to add to the frame itself. I heard Kochanski one time talking about the Roman legionnaires would carry packs, and they were able to carry 80 pounds of their gear at the tip of their spear. And the way this, oh, didn't mean to cover the mic. The way you see a lot of these drawings done is a Roman legionnaire walking with a spear completely upright and 80 pounds of gear strapped to the top of it. Well, that's some pretty poor historical interpretation, I believe, and so did he. As you could take a Roman spear, put it through the V at the top, put it over your shoulder. Mike's right there. I gotta not do that. Put it over your shoulder, and you can walk with that on the tip of the spear. And I can see where that would also be rather comfortable. The pack itself, while I did have it on, was comfortable. I didn't see any issues. That one is a little bit small for me. I have to make a little bit longer vertical for it for myself. I recommend it. I absolutely recommend it, because you can remake that in the bush anytime you need to. As far as I can see, Roycraft, when he designed that and when he made it, struck a good note on it. Now, one thing I am going to do with this one, because I made it, and I mean, I'm not going to just toss it, but I am going to take the wood parts of the frame and clean them up, sand them down, and then I'll probably seal them, honestly. And I've got a buddy of mine that really likes these, so I may give it to him as a present at some point, because I mean, who doesn't like bushcraft gear as a gift, right? I mean, seriously. So yeah, that's kind of the long and short of it, I guess. It's not as much of a video as I'd hoped for. I'd really hoped that I would be able to do a little more customization and stuff on it, but I can't find a lot of improvements that I would make personally. Some more attachment points might be all right, but I mean, really, you can tie anything to anywhere on that. So I don't see that as being a consideration. Something I would at least worry about. As is, it's perfectly functional. It works. It's comfortable. Obviously, I didn't go for a long hike with it because my straps broke, but Yeah, we'll get a new set of those coming. So, and I do like the Alice pack straps because they do have the quick releases on them. You can pop them and just release them. Makes it nice and easy to get in and out of. So, yeah, make yourself one. Go out and make yourself a Roycraft frame, or Roycraft frame. Roycraft. For some reason, that word, I either say it as Roycraft or Raycraft. I cannot put the two together to get it right, but it is called a Roycraft. So, I highly recommend it. Rather than, spend however much money you'd spend on one of these new lightweight backpacker pack frames, it's free. It takes some time, and it's a good little bushcraft project. Do it one night when you're out camping. Let's do it when you're out in the bush one night. It's great. Tie all your gear to it the next morning. Head on home. I would recommend it, definitely. If you guys have any ideas on other improvements you would make to it, other things you could do, I'm all ears. I'd love to hear what you got. And yeah. I'm kind of impressed, really. I've never carried one. I've known about them, and I have made them before, but I've never actually carried one. So, actually making one and strapping a kit to it and getting ready to get out, I think I will probably, if I need a pack frame for anything, I think that is probably going to be my go-to. So I will make myself another one. When I make the other one, I will actually do like a step-by-step walkthrough how to make it. They're remarkably simple, though. I mean, it's really, you're just tying 3 points together, and that's all you need to do. It's as simple as it gets. That's why I think I want to start, because I can fix it. I can make it. I can repair it. And that is a wonderful thing about gear. If you buy gear from, online or from a store, you may not be able to fix it in the field. I can completely rebuild that pack frame in the field with no issues at all. So, definitely recommended. But that's all I got for you for this week. Check out the other video I just posted yesterday, day before? Yesterday or the day before, depending on when I post this and when you see it. The last video I posted, I should say. And that's a little more of informative. It's not bushcraft for beginners, but yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, thumbs up. Check out our Etsy store. We do have gear now. I actually meant to put my shirt on, but it is in the laundry, so I cannot. I've got t-shirts, hoodies, ball caps, coffee mug, I believe. A few things over on the Etsy store. It'll be linked down in the usual place. And yeah, until then, we'll see you in the bush.